Okay, so today's activity is gonna be a little bit different than what we normally do. We're gonna break up the monotony for me and for you guys. Yesterday we had the lesson. Take your hoodie off your head there. Come on. Yesterday you guys, Mason already taught this. There are three types of problems that we've covered. There's the base level question where you just have your system and as it's already lined up, the numbers, the letters, everything, and two of the letters will automatically cancel when you add them together. You sum the systems together. So you have a true statement, a true statement. If you combine them, you get a true statement. And you get straight to one of the answers. This is the lesson. It's going to be like about 5 minutes. You might want to pay attention, guys. Take that number answer, plug it into one of the two equations, get the other one. There's a solution. Over here is another example. Now, on this particular example, I don't have a preference. As long as now this could be any number. As long as you have to multiply one of your two equations by a number to build opposites. Now, I had this one cooked up like the problem was yesterday. This is a negative 5y, it's a negative 5y. I know I don't have to multiply by 2 or anything else crazy like that. I can just multiply by a negative 1, and then I'd have a 5y and a negative 5y. And when I combine this one and this one of the letters would disappear. And just by luck, this one gives you automatically a solution. Because 10 and negative 9 make 1x, and yours is already there. And then you do like before and plug it in and get the other answer. As long as it meets the criteria of one of the equations is multiplied by something to build the opposite, you're good. Okay, so first type, you don't have to multiply anything. Everybody good on the first type? Second type, one of the two equations has to be multiplied by something to build an opposite. Third type is like the last two questions on the worksheet yesterday, where you have to end up multiplying both of your equations within the system by something to build an opposite. Now, on this particular one, I have positive 5. I look at the smaller numbers first. You got positive 5 and a negative 3, so they're already opposite signs. And I know the key is going to be 15 because 3 times 5 is 15. So I multiply the bottom one by a positive 5 and the top one by 3. I don't have to multiply by a negative because they already have the correct signs for me to build a 15y and to build a negative 15y. And then at that point, these two are opposites. We can proceed with the elimination process where you combine the two and then you get one answer. You plug it into either one of the equations and then you get the other answer and then you're good. I don't know. I had kids randomly writing a little bit last block. A lot of highs. Hopefully there's nothing out there that I have to erase and redo the video. Okay, so what are you going to do? I'm going to let you guys today choose wisely. Only one group last block did not finish. They did not choose wisely. And they're all like, pretty much, they're doing well in the class, but 2 weren't here yesterday. So if you're going to choose your own group, and the maximum number of people is 3, I wouldn't choose a group where most of the kids weren't present yesterday. Here are the rules. Number 1, 3 is the maximum number in a group. You may not have more than 3. If you want to work by yourself, I'm cool with that. If you choose to work with a group of 2 and someone is left by themselves that doesn't want to be, you have to accept them into your group. You do not want me to get involved. If I end up having to get involved in the group choosing, you may not get the group you want. I might have to break up a couple groups to make it happen if there's an odd man out. So if one person is left without a partner that wants a partner and you're a group of 2, that's the risk you run by going with 2. If you want to work by yourself as one, I will not put you in that predicament. You can just do it by yourself. Okay, next. You have to do one of each type of question. Now here's the thing. A lot of people like to split it up amongst each other. That's not the intention. Like, yeah, it is in a sense like we're going to eventually do a video recording and I'm requiring each person in the group at least do one of the problems in the video. But you're supposed to know how to do all of it. So don't just say, well, hey buddy, you do the hard one, I'll do the easy one, I can do the medium one, and then you don't have to learn all the other ones. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a type where kids are talking to kids and making sure you guys all got it down pat. Like you know these 3 problem types inside and out. Okay? So don't constrict yourself. I'm expecting this because tomorrow I'm probably going to have an assignment that includes all 3 problem types. And it's going to be day 3. We should all kind of have a great clue of what's going on. There shouldn't be a lot of confusion, and I should be able to take it for a grade without an issue. So when you're spending that time in your group, make sure you have some mastery over each of the problem types. Okay, now, you're going to have to come up with 3 problems. Now, when I mean come up, I don't care if you find it online. You can find PDFs. Come on, Coach C. You can find PDFs of all sorts of worksheets with these problems. They have the answers on there. I don't care if you see the answers because I'm going to be looking at the process. Did you go through the steps? So before I'm going to let you even move to the recording phase, you and your teammates, your group, you have to have it all completed and worked out on scratch paper first. You need to show me some proof. Say, look, we are ready. Only if you are ready at that point, when you go over here, I guess I didn't check this because it's just threw them in the box. You can get a whiteboard. There's also some extra markers and erasers in here. I will let a few groups go in the hallways. You have to keep it down and be respectful of each other. A lot of people are going to be doing the recording. The first thing you have to record on the whiteboard, because when you, like let's say y'all 3 are a group, let's just say this, and Colin submits it. I'm only going to see Colin. His name is going to pop up on Schoology, right?
Yeah.
The first thing you need to record, so you can take 2 smart boards maximum, and you can put everybody's name, first and last, clearly. That's the first thing you're going to show me in the video. So I know exactly whose work I'm grading, because you may not want to show your face. And I really don't care if your face is even present on there, as long as I hear 3 different voices from problem to problem, I'll know, right? I know who y'all are, I know your voices, I know. So, let me think. Everybody, if you have 3, everybody has to do at least one of the videos. It needs to be made into consolidated into one video. And then you're going to post it on Schoology. Everybody knows what today's date is, right?
Yes,
I'm not sure if I know.
The 8th.
11/8.
It's the 8th, so you're going to, oh look here. You're going to look at the daily post. Now see how I only see one name?
Yeah.
That's why you have to have the board with all 3 names on there, right? And then it should be one video is what I would like it to be. That way I'm not clicking forever. Let me see. See how it says submit video here?
Yeah.
It's not hidden. Don't ask me which one. It's not on the red one, right? It's on the daily post with today's date, and it says submit here in caps. Hopefully we won't whiff on it. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, what resources do you have?
Whiteboard, paper.
As far as finding problems. You don't have to design your own.
Google.
Yeah, Google PDFs of elimination problem types and click through it and you'll find it. I don't care if you see the solutions. I don't care if you find some that are previously worked out. That's not the point. The point is that you figure it out because you're going to have to explain it and talk through it in the video. Try to think if I'm leaving anything out, Coach.
I think you covered it all.
Do you guys have any questions? Real quick.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. If you finish, don't bother other people. They're going to be recording. Keep it down. We will only let a few people out in the hallways, and if you're goofing off or whatnot, you'll get squashed. All right. You may begin. That's it.